All right. So before starting up the session, I want to give introduction about myself. My name is Ram Boyepati. I have around 10 years of experience in IT industry. In this 10 years of experience, I've been working for the different technologies like SQL Server, MSPI, Power Platform. This Power Platform includes Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate. All these tools are called as a Power Platform. The next one is about the Azure Data Engineering and SnowFlake. So these are the technologies what I've been working from the last 10 years. And also I have around 6 years of work experience and training experience on these technologies from the Eclasses. I have started this Eclasses in 2017, and you can visit our website as well. What are all the courses we are offering, and we are providing some mobile app as well. Simply you can go to the Eclasses mobile app, eclasses.com. Under the eclasses.com, you can see there is a mobile app. So there you can download our mobile app. If it is Android, click on this, get it on Google Play. If it is iOS, click on this, download on the App Store, and it will ask the organization code. You need to provide SCFKN. If you want to see how to download and how to join the live classes and purchasing the courses, this video will clearly guide you. So the main agenda of today's session is I'm going to discuss about the Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, and Snowflake. So many people are approached me. They are in a confusion mode. Which course they have to learn? So do we need to learn alone Power BI, or do we need to learn alone Power Apps, Power Automate? Do we need to learn alone Snowflake? What are the best chances to get the job? Out of these three, which course is having very demand? Is one single course is enough to get the job, or do we need to learn any kind of a combination of the courses? So these kind of questions they have. So to clarify all these questions, I am making this demo session. What is the best technology? What is the combination you need to learn? That things I'm going to discuss in this demo session. Before understanding what is the best combination, we need to understand individually these technologies, how they are going to help to the business users in IT industry. So let's take one use case scenario. I'm from the E-classes. I'm the managing director of the E-classes. I want to make a solution, a application to our E-classes, because E-classes is operating their business across the globe. So we want to make a proper application to operate all the things inside the app itself. So that is the reason we have developed one application in the e-classes. You can see https web.class+app.com. So here we get developing one application. So this application, first a student can inquiry, the inquiry information we can enter into here, and a student wants to chat with the trainers, they can able to click on the chat, and student wants to what are all the payments he has done, how many app downloads completed, any free study material, and what are all the courses e-classes is offering. All the courses they can able to see it over here. And if anybody wants to create a new course by e-classes, so you can provide the create new course, create a course description, what is the price, how many duration, all these kind of things you can able to create a new course also. And if you want to create any kind of new coupons also, you can able to create it over here. So whatever the courses you have created, student can goes to this course through the mobile app, and you can able to purchase this course, and all the live classes, whatever the classes completed, that classes will come here. And also the content you can specify here, how many students enroll, and what is the attendance of the student each class, any kind of announcements. So these kind of things we are keeping in the this application. So to develop this kind of application to the e-classes, what are all the technologies we need to use is, earlier days if you want to develop same kind of solution, definitely you have to use a Java or .NET. But now, without writing lines of codes, we have PowerApps. PowerApps is a web-based or mobile-based applications you can develop without any coding. So a zero coding, we can develop the applications. That might be a web application or it is a mobile application. So we have Eclasses mobile app as well. You can download the Eclasses mobile app, or if you want to connect to the web application also, you can able to connect to the web application. So how to download the mobile app, how to connect to the web application, everything we have explained in this video. Okay, so these kind of applications to the e-classes or any business solutions if you want to develop without any coding, I will recommend to use the Power Apps. So Power Apps is a platform to develop the business applications to the customers without writing any coding. So my requirement here in my application, when a student is inquired about a course, immediately I want to send a email notifications, automatic email notification, WhatsApp messages about the course I want to send. And also when a student has purchased the course, immediately I want to send a invoice over here. So let me show you that invoice, how we are generating over here. So if you are going to the chart, once the student has paid the amount, immediately we were sending a notification to the customer like about the invoice over here. So simply click on this here. See, there is invoice is generated automatically in the chart. We are sending that invoice over here. Okay, so this is how if you want to send some automatic notifications or if you want to do the automation activities, I will recommend to use the Power Automate. So Power Apps and Power Automate is a complete solution can provide to the customers to develop a business application fully automated activities in the backend without writing any kind of coding. You can develop a application and you can automate the things in the backend. Okay, so by using this application we were receiving a lot of business data over here. So definitely from the application, whatever the e-classes application we have, right? So from this e-classes application, whatever I have developed, e-classes app, the entire data definitely is going to push and stored back in somewhere in the databases. Correct? So my e-classes is operating across the globe in India, US, UK with this application, and then that data will be stored in the backend databases. Correct? So whatever the business data we were capturing, like all inquiries, all the students' payments information, how many students enrolled for the batch, the entire data will be stored somewhere in the backend. It might be a SQL server, it might be a Excel, or it might be a Dataverse database, whatever it is. So this entire data, I want to perform some analytics. Means, as a managing director of this company, definitely I want to understand total how many students has purchased the course, how many students are enrolled, and each course wise how many students are going to be enrolled for the each course, how many are attended the demo, how many are attended the live classes, total revenue. So these kind of reports if you want to develop, then definitely we are going to use the Power BI. So Power BI is a advanced reporting and dashboarding tool. Power BI is a advanced reporting and dashboarding tool. You can able to design the reports and dashboards to the customers to provide a good insights about their business. Okay, then I can take some decisions about my business. What are all the uh, courses we need to introduce newly and which course is having more enrollments. So these kind of a decision making I can take by using a Power BI reports and dashboards. So what this Power BI will do, Power BI will take the data from business data and designing of the reports and dashboards. Here we are going to design the reports and dashboards. Okay, so generally we don't recommend to design these reports and dashboards directly taking a data from the business users. business databases. Okay, so what I want to do, whatever the business data you have, that data I want to store somewhere in a data warehousing. So what is the best solution we have to store our business data to perform the reports and dashboards by Power BI? So nowadays the very popular data warehousing is Snowflake. Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehousing. Snowflake is, for example, if you have SQL server, the SQL server is basically, it has in on-premises, it has in the cloud also. But comparing to this traditional databases, traditional databases, this Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehousing. It can have so many unique features comparing to the other tools. So what we are going to do, whatever the business data you have in your different data source systems, the entire data we are going to store into the Snowflake. Snowflake also a kind of a database management system. You can able to create the databases, you can able to create the tables, and you can store the data, and you can query the data. So a complete solution we are providing over here by developing applications to the customers, and that business data we are storing into the a centralized data warehousing, and that data we are going to designing the reports and dashboards by using a Power BI. So this is how these three technologies will help to give you a complete business solutions to the customers. So what are the unique key features like comparing to the other technologies, why this Snowflake is more powerful comparing to the other technologies? So let me make you, what are the major competitors to the Power BI first? The competitors to the Power BI is like Tableau and ClickSense. And comparing to this Snowflake, we have a competitor, Synapse, dedicated Azure Synapse. Inside the Microsoft Azure Cloud, we have a Azure Synapse that is also a competitor to the Snowflake. Even though the Snowflake having so many features comparing to the other data warehousing technologies over here. Okay, comparing to other data warehousing technologies, this is having a different kind of features over here. The main advantage of the Snowflake is Snowflake will support to host your database either in AWS, either in Azure, either in the GCP. These three are the popular cloud. If it is Azure Synapse, you have to use only, okay, it is only in Azure Synapse. If it is a Snowflake, you can able to host it is in a AWS or Azure or in a GCP. And also Snowflake is a parallel processing. Parallel processing means it is going to processing of the data in parallel, multiple compute nodes will be working. So if a single person doing one work, it will take 1 hour. The same work is split into multiple tasks and multiple people are doing at the same time, it will complete in 10 minutes. The same process it will be following over here. Okay, and also the Snowflake having some unique features like it has no hardware, so you no need to install any kind of hardware over here. Everything will be hosted and used by your cloud based infrastructure only. We are not going to install any kind of softwares, and you don't need to have any maintenance. No maintenance. The cloud platform will taken care of your infrastructure over here. Okay, the cloud platform will take care of that, and you are just pay per second based. How much time you are using, pay based on that only. Okay, and as per the Gartner chart, a Gartner chart company is a popular giving ratings to the technologies, which one is the leader in the market. So Snowflake is the top one data warehousing cloud-based technology it has given. And also the data, whatever you have, there is a feature of time traversing. What is this time traversing? Time traversing means the Snowflake having this feature, you can able to access the data 5 days back, how the data looks. No, no, I want 1 year back, how the data looks. Of course, after 1 year, you have done so many changes. Even though 1 year back, how your data looks like, you can able to go and get the data. That is called time traversing over here. This feature also available inside the Snowflake. In other technologies, you can't see once you are updating a data, you can't see the old data. But in this Snowflake, you can able to see the old data as well. The other advantage feature is data cloning. So data cloning feature is available. So data cloning is going to be performing of the data to be maintained in multiple centers without duplicating. Okay, without duplicating, you can able to maintain this data, and different users can able to access this data over here. And the next option available over here is data sharing also is there. So without duplicating, you can able to share the data. So one centralized data that can be cloned and that can be shared to the customers without maintaining multiple storage systems. So many advantages available for the Snowflake also. That is the reason this is very trending nowadays. This is very trending nowadays for the data warehousing technologies, cloud-based data warehousing technology. So now the time to decide which course we need to learn over here. So generally, earlier days, Power BI has very good market in the IT industry. The people who ever learned alone Power BI, they got a job. But now, alone Power BI, if you're learning, I don't think you will having a option to get the job. Of course, some people are learning SQL Server along with this Power BI. They are telling, I have learned SQL Server also. No, SQL Server is a basic, it's a common thing everyone has to learn, whoever wants to enter into IT industry. That we are going to cover in the Snowflake. The SQL part we are going to cover in the Snowflake. So with the combination of the Power BI, I am recommending all of you, please learn either Snowflake or the Power Apps Power Automate. The combination is, this is how I'm expecting the combination to be learned. Either you can learn Power BI with Power Apps Power Automate. This is called complete Power Platform. Or you can learn a Power BI with Snowflake. This is the now the latest trending technology, trending combination. Snowflake with Power BI. Because some organizations, they can design this application by using another applications. They may not use Power Apps or Power Automate. But our role is from Snowflake to the Power BI, we can able to work on each together. So this is how I'm going to give you the best combination here is Snowflake and Power BI. The other combination is Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate as well. So my recommendation would be learn the combination of Snowflake and Power BI. Don't learn only Power BI because there are less openings alone Power BI. So please learn Power BI with Snowflake or Power Apps, Power Automate with Power BI. Okay. So this combination will take 2 months and this combination will take 2 months. So if anybody interested, like some people already working on the Snowflake and they want to learn Power BI, and some people already working on the Power BI, but they want to learn only Power Apps, Power Automate. So we are offering the alone courses as well. Power BI alone course, Power Apps, Power Automate alone course, and Snowflake alone course. These are the courses we are offering individually. So this Power BI alone will take 40 hours, and Power Automate, Power Apps will take 30 hours. Snowflake also will take 35 hours. So we are going to creating all these courses in our store, and definitely we are going to making of all these courses to be available over here. So whichever the courses you want to enroll, you can able to enroll the courses. So if you want to check with this combination of these courses and pricing, please download our Eclasses app. Okay, and you can able to call to our executive as well. So they are going to give you answers to all your questions over here. The number you need to reach out is 7989781302. Or if you are installing our eClasses app from this website, simply goes to www.eclasses.com. eclasses.com. There you can see mobile app. Download our app. In our mobile app, there is a chat option is there. You can able to chat with me directly. I will answer to all your questions, and you can able to communicate with me directly. Okay. So if you have any questions more, just ping me in the chat in our mobile app. I will answer to your questions. Okay. So this is all about our demo session. So the pricing and all those things you can check with this number over here. The best combination is Power BI with Snowflake. There are a lot of openings in the market. Okay. So thanks for joining this demo session. We will meet on our regular sessions. Thank you.